Hello PWTorch YouTube, my name is Stephanie Chase and I'm here with the All Elite Wrap-Up bringing you the biggest news in AEW. Now it is Tuesday, May the 9th. We're just a few days removed from AEW announcing the huge ticket sales for All In. Dynamite's tomorrow, and we have had some bits of news over the weekend. First up, Eddie Kingston, who's been out of action for a while, has revealed that he's having hernia surgery actually today, and he's going to be back in about 6 weeks. The last time he wrestled was at Ring of Honor's Supercard of Honor on March 31st, where he was unsuccessful in challenging Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor World title. He revealed last month that he needed hernia surgery. So best wishes to Eddie Kingston, and we hope to see him back really soon. Now, Darby Allin has revealed a very big ambition. Speaking to TMZ Sports, the former TNT champion said that he wants to climb Mount Everest next year. Darby said, "That's been my whole MO since AEW started. That's why it's so important for me to meet up with guys like Travis Pastrana and make stuff happen, do stuff that no wrestler's ever done before. The thing I'm going to be doing next year that no wrestler's ever done before is climb Mount Everest." You heard it here first. Allin will, of course, be in the World Championship 4 Pillars match at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view at the end of this month. That was made official on this week's AEW Dynamite. It will be Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy versus Sammy Guevara versus MJF for the AEW Championship. Now, speaking of the 4 pillars, Jungle Boy, he did a Q&A for Monopoly Events over the weekend. He was asked about working with CM Punk. According to Fightful, he hesitated and looked around before answering. We'd have to see, I don't know. Jungle Boy was much clearer when it came to his dream match. He said that it was Will Ospreay, and if he can't wrestle Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door in June, he would like to wrestle Hiromu Takahashi. Now, Nigel McGuinness has filed to trademark his ring name. Now, this news is very interesting because a couple of weeks ago, I did an interview with Nigel McGuinness where he talked about potentially wrestling at All In and even said if they sell it out, he'd have no choice but to dust off his boots. Well, now they've sold 60,000 tickets. Maybe Nigel is preparing to make that happen. And if you want to know who he'd like to face, when I asked him, he said he'd be interested in someone from his history, mainly Bryan Danielson. And he said when he looked at younger guys like MJF and Jonathan Gresham, those were the two he mentioned, that he more thought, yeah, the old Nigel could have a great match with them, but maybe not where he is now. But Bryan Danielson seems to be the person that he most wants to get in the ring with. Nigel retired from wrestling in 2011 and then became a commentator for Ring of Honor. Then he moved to WWE where he worked with NXT and the NXT UK brand. Then he was released and he is now signed with AEW, and we saw him commentate on Supercard of Honor as well as being at Tony Khan's side when he made the announcement for All In Wembley. Speaking of legends, Ricky Steamboat recently revealed that he was asked by AEW to be an agent, but he turned the role down, saying that he did not want to be on the road. He added, "No reflection on them, great company and everything, and don't get me wrong, the pay was going to be great, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to get off the road." We did see Steamboat last year in AEW. He was a guest timekeeper when they did a whole Dynamite centered around HBO's House of the Dragon show. Afterwards, Tony Khan commented that Steamboat was one of his all-time favorite wrestlers. Now, over the weekend, Chris Jericho accused security at the Mandalay Bay Hotel in Las Vegas of physical and mental assault. He was in Las Vegas for a Fozzy show, which was on Sunday night, and then on Monday he took to Twitter. He posted a screenshot of what I think was his bag ticket, and he wrote, "Hey Mandalay Bay, it's unacceptable that you tried to bully me and assault me when all I wanted was my bag that I left at concierge. Your security staff ignored me for 30 minutes, and when I made some noise, physically and mentally assaulted me and laughed in my face. I want restitutions now." Jericho has since deleted the tweet, but there's been no update with him on how it was resolved, if it was resolved, and there's been no response from Mandalay Bay either. And AEW Rampage ratings, yes, the most recent edition of Rampage included the firm deletion match at the Hardy compound. Was this enough to raise ratings? Well, it averaged 294,000 viewers on TNT, which is almost identical to last week's figure. It's Rampage's second lowest audience of the year, but it was in the 6:30 p.m. Eastern slot as opposed to its normal time slot. And just like last week, it had a 0.09 rating in the 18 to 49 demo. However, there was a big increase in young females. Women 18 to 49 were up 40% from last week. and females 12 to 34 were up 33.3%. And finally, let's have a little look ahead to what's coming to you on Dynamite, which is live from the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. We are going to hear from Christian Cage. FTR will respond to Jarrett and Lethal's challenge. Rey Fenix will take on Claudio Castagnoli. Orange Cassidy takes on Daniel Garcia for the AEW International Championship. We have the AEW World Trios Championship Open House match. The rules of this were announced on Dynamite. Very unclear, but it will be the House of Black versus Bandito and the Best Friends. Anna JAS will take on Julia Hart in a no-holds-barred match. And Kenny Omega takes on Jon Moxley in a steel cage. Now that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to be subscribed to the PWTorch's YouTube channel so you can always know when we upload new videos and when Zach and Tyler go live. Until next time, bye!